This is School of Content, sponsored by Writersco. I'm the CEO of Writersco. I'm Testimony Olajire. I'm a medical doctor and I'm a content writer more than 10 years now. Watch the previous video, you'll know more about me. I started freelancing in 2018, and that's what I do alongside my medical practice. Yeah, so that's those are basics about. Yeah, so today we'll be looking. We just started looking at content writing, and we actually did not go past the definition of content writing. So today I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I'll be able to probably go further than I went last week, last yesterday rather. I'm hoping, yeah, but we will actually I think we'll be able to do that. Yeah, I should be able to do that today. We'll go further in our um, you know, discussion about content writing. All right, so I'm going to take a poll after this class. Maybe I should take a poll now. So I'm going to give you three options. Tell me, what do you want to do with content writing? So I'll give you the options now. First one, class captain. We have a class captain. My name is Faye Shayo. So, class captain, please, you help me take down this. She was the first person to come again today. Yeah, that's true. I'm supposed to send you your gift for coming here yesterday. I'm going to send it now. All right. Yeah. So, class captain, you take down the options for me now that I'm going to give. You just put it in the chat box. So the first option, what do you want to do with content writing? That's my question. What do you want to do with content writing? So number one, I want to be a full-time content writer. That's the first one. That's the first option. So if that's your own, you indicate it. I'm asking now, so I want you to answer in the chat box. So option one is option A is I want to be a full-time content writer. Option B is I have a day job, professional, a doctor, a lawyer, or something, but I want to use content writing to augment my income. Yeah, I want to make some money by the side. So I want to use content writing as a side gig. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Then three. So the first one is that you want to do it as full time. Second is that okay, you want to do it as a side gig. Three, you don't know. You just want to learn. You don't know. You're not sure about what you want to do yet. You just want to learn about content writing. You're just excited about the prospect of learning something new, basically. Yeah. So those are the three options. And if you have any order, you can put order and then put what you want to do with content writing. Maybe it's not among any of the things that I mentioned. So yeah, let's go. So just put that in the content in the chat box first. Let's put that in the chat box first. Don't forget to introduce yourselves, by the way. That's very important. Okay, I did that to Emmanuel Taiwo. Fantastic, I see. Option two, okay, that's Tochuku. Side gig, Chiamaka. All right, fantastic. Okay, so let's comment. If I ask the question now, so just go ahead and answer it. I don't want nobody should be dormant in my class. I don't like I don't allow dormant, and I already said it on the page. I'm going to be watching it in 2 weeks. If you don't comment at all in 2 weeks, you don't do anything, you don't contribute anything on the page, I remove the person. You're not involved. You're not coming to class and all that. I remove the person. My group is not a dormant ground where people just come and stay and there. You just have 70 members, only 5 people are commenting. No, I'm not going to take that one. I'm not going to take that one. So, okay, I can still have option two, side gig, full time. Okay, Faith is doing full time. This one, maybe C as well. Which one is maybe C as well? Dr. Tosin. Why can't it just be straightforward? Why can't it just be straightforward? Which one is the maybe C as well? Oh my God. So I'm waiting. Oh, fantastic. Dr. Elijah, amazing. Anybody? Amazing. I don't know. That's great. That's fantastic. Amazing. Okay, side gig. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, well, some people have not said anything. I'm looking at the chat box. I'm looking at the names. Some people have not said anything. People have, please comment, answer the question. I'm going to most likely eventually break down this. I'll break down everything into. I'll break down some things when it comes to content writing as we go further. And the reason is because there's a way someone that wants to do content writing for a side gig will think, and that is different from the way someone that wants to do it full time will think. You know, if you want to do it full time, then there's some things I have to tell you and some tips you would need, that you would definitely need, that I would need, and I will have to go through with you. But if you are doing it just okay, side gig, then there are also some things you need to know. The way a guy that does content writing, I do it for me now. I don't know. I think it's both. It's both. It's both full time and side gig. And the reason is because I've always been running as as a medical student. I was writing. Then I'm a doctor now. I'm still writing. Many times I've not been to the hospital in months. It's my writing that is sustaining me. That God is going to sustain me, by the way. It's a channel. So writing is what I've been doing majorly, even though I'm a medical doctor. So that's why I said it depends on the time and season of my life. That but now, so if you are talking about in terms of the time that is devoted to it, I devote more time to medicine than my writing. And the reason is very simple, because medicine is very demanding. Most of the time, you go to work, you come back. But in terms of money or volume, now medicine is the side gig. In terms of the income that is coming in, medicine is definitely the side gig. All right. So so it depends. All right. But I'm a doctor, so, and I'm practicing, so my license is up to date. Yeah, so it's what did they say? That's true. They said we should do. They said we should do that. All the doctors say we should renew our subscription or something. That don't increase the money. I even forgot. Anyways, all right. Okay, guys. So, all right. Thank you so much for your responses. I'm glad to see that you have a number of people that have responded to our work here. So, this would also. I want you to, what you said now. I want you to take it. I want you to put it somewhere at the back of your mind. I want you to pay attention to it. I want you to pay attention to it, and possibly it's gonna determine a lot of things about how we do. As we go on, you understand what I'm talking about. So we started looking at content writing today. So someone wants to tell me what we mentioned was content writing from yesterday. If you're around yesterday, you can just unmute yourself. Just raise your hand. I'll call you. You want to talk? Just raise your hand. I'll just Anybody? Nobody wants to raise their hand. Nobody wants to talk. Why now? Hello? Can you all hear me? Okay, I'll call people. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? I want feedback. We should respond now. Nobody's answering me. I can't see anybody answering me. Okay, now. So
Can hear you.
all right, fantastic. So you can talk now. Yeah, now what's going on? Yeah, Marvelous. Tell me, what did we talk about? We mentioned content writing. What's content writing? Marvelous. Unmute yourself and speak. As social media manager, so you could be one of the best students in class.
Okay. We said yesterday that content writing is the process of planning, writing, publishing written materials such as article, blog posts. They said, we mentioned that content writing is important. That there's a process to content writing, and there's a planning to content writing. So that's all we mentioned about content writing. Then we examined an article written by one of us or someone, and you mentioned things about a catchy heading, and you mentioned some things about, you also debated to getting meta tags, that how your heading can also stand in for meta tags that can rank, and all. So that's what you mentioned yesterday.
Okay, all right, fantastic. All right, nice. Thank you so much. That was very, so yeah. So content writing has to do with the art of planning your content, writing your content, and publishing your content. Don't mind the way content writing. The more appropriate time would have been maybe content development, so that you can, encompass the whole thing. Well, actually, you cannot write without planning. And when you write, what do you want to do with the writing? What do you want to do to write up? You want to publish it. So yesterday we could only look at planning parts, and then we entered a bit of writing where we examined somebody's write up. She's a member of my paid class. I have a paid course that I did, so she submitted that, and then we were reviewing it together, looking at some of the things I need to get better with the writing part. So today I'll talk a bit about publishing, and then when I talk about publishing, and we'll quickly run through types of content. Let me open the our schedule for you. for today because we have a lot of things to cover today actually. So this class is hands-on, it's practical. I don't know how to teach people without being practical. I don't believe content writing. Content writing is not something to be abstract. Content writing is not like your course in medical school or in university where they're just teaching stuff to cram. You're supposed to do it as you learn. So I encourage you, sign up for a publishing platform, for instance, Medium or LinkedIn. Instagram is too vain. I don't like. I've deleted it currently. I always delete the app anytime. Sometimes when I feel like it's distracting to me, I just delete it. So I don't have time for. But it's okay if that's your business. That's all right, no problem. So, but content-based platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Medium, Substack, and all of that, great stuff. They are very great places to publish your content. So we'll be starting with I said content writing. So thank you so much, Marvelous. You gave us a very good breakdown of some of the things that we discussed yesterday. So I'm just going to be let me share our schedule so we can start with that today. I'll share my screen. Okay, so who has gone through the blog I shared with you yesterday? Who went through the blog? Class captain, have you received your gifts? You should have received it by now, except your network is playing with you. And Felicia, have you received your gifts?
My phone. Hi.
Yes.
I've received it, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
I sent you a WhatsApp message.
Okay, fantastic. WhatsApp. Okay, let me check this. All right, so guys, yeah. So we started looking at this yesterday, and I said content writing is the process of planning, writing, and publishing written material. This is a blog written by Brian Dean. It's someone I love so much, and this blog has almost everything you need to know. But I'm just taking some parts out of it, and I intentionally made sure I went there so you can also go there and read about it. So written materials such as articles, blog posts, product description, and marketing copy that is intended for online consumption. The goal of content writing is to inform, to educate, or to persuade readers, and it can be used for a variety of purposes. Now, so why do we write now? This is very important. Whenever you're writing, you must always have this because the reason why you write is going to determine what you are doing and determine how you write. So, are you writing to inform people? Are you writing to educate them? It's almost the same thing. Education usually in this context now will mean like you are giving more details, you are really going in depth. The information you can just be like just giving a 500-word article, breaking news, something happened in Lagos yesterday, blah 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 blah. They know the information. That's all. Social media posts fall a lot under this category. Then you say learn more or something, click on this thing to read more and all that. Then when you want to educate people, you are giving them more details about what you're asking them to do, or to persuade readers. And it can be used for a variety of purposes, including building brand awareness, increasing website traffic, generating leads, improving search engine rankings, or establishing credibility. These 5 reasons, I can use the next 1 week to talk about them because it's amazing. I mean, what content can do. There are a lot of things that content can do, I tell you. And when you just know how to master it, when you master content, you master a lot of things. Now, for those of you that are 9-to-5ers seeking to augment income, one of the things I would advise you is to find a way to merge what you do with your writing skills, or merge your writing skills with what you do. That's one of the things I encourage everybody. I'm a medical doctor. Most of the content I write, my biggest jobs are medical content still today. Writing books for that have to do with medicine, medical topics. So if you are trying to do a 9-to-5, you're merging what you do, try to find a confluence point, like a meeting point for your writing and what you do. Now, you might not start off like that, okay? But one of the things, and I mentioned that in my course that my paid course there, that there are different things that you cannot be stranded writing about what you know a lot. Many people say, I don't know what to write. That's not true. The reason is because you are despising what you have, or you have not just paid a lot of attention to it. But if you look at yourself now, there are a lot of things that you do that not many people know about. You don't know how to do. There are a lot of things that you can write about. I talk about the K trends. When you it's one of the things that I talked about in my course here. And one of the things that I talked about there was knowledge. Your knowledge, the knowledge that you have. Not many people have it. I'm a medical doctor. There are many things I can talk about. Whether it's anatomy, I can talk about biochemistry, physiology, how to collect patients. recently I saw a job like that they're just asking for they're asking for SOAP. SOAP, by SOAP I mean you're asking for your subjective objective assessment, the plan, and all that. So they're just asking for that, basically. And I wanted to pay for it. They needed someone that would just be writing content like that. They had a lot of patients that had been seen, and they wanted someone to just be breaking all those things into SOAP format for them. So that's a skill set now. For a doctor, how to track a patient is a skill set. There are people that don't know how to do it and would like to learn how to do it. You can write about that. So I'm just trying to show you, I'm trying to break things down for you that there are a lot of things that you know. I said I really talked about it in my my course. I talked extensively about it there. So if you don't, if you can, I'll probably send the link again on the group page later on. But now, so today we're looking at content writing, and we are looking at its uses now. And I was saying that inform, educate, or persuade readers, and it can be used for a variety of purposes, including building brand awareness, increasing website traffic, generating leads, improving search engine rankings, and establishing credibility. All right. So there are different formats. Many of times you know them. Sometimes, just a minute, let me share the just a minute. Yeah, so today we are looking at, so we started introduction yesterday, and then we're going to continue this today. I'll probably refer some of you to my blogs that I already made for, I wrote on some of these things. So overview of content types, importance of content in the blog, social media posts, articles, website content. There are more than this, by the way. There are many types of content. Some of them include, you have books that you write, you have press releases that you write. One of my friends was working for a Fortune 500 company CEO, and all they had to do was just click. Anytime the man wanted to address the press, all he had to do was um, um, write for him, and all of that. So you just had to write for him, write the press releases for him and all that. And they were paying him good money. I mean, it was amazing. So it was the guy that was, was one that was in charge of all of the man's releases, all the man's press releases, and all of that. Yeah. So hello, sorry, yeah, sorry, I had to do something. So as I was saying, that one of the things that you understand is that there are different formats of content, and you knowing how to manage and manage every one of them is one of the things that's going to help you. You knowing how to master a particular type. You can now, you see, one of the things about content writing is that it's sweet, because once you understand content writing basics, you can easily apply it to whatever format you want to apply it to. So, for instance, you write an article, you write a paper, you write a web content. Once there are basics in content writing, there are things that you must understand. And once you understand them, now formats are different. There's some formats that are very technical, some are simple. You can apply some techniques across different formats. For instance, you're writing an article, writing a blog post, social media post. I do something, there's a tool called Buffer. I'll put in the caption now in the buffer.com. Buffer.com is a tool that allows you to write. You can take one post and post it across 2 or 3 platforms. They have 3 platforms for free plan. They have more for the paid plan, but I use the free plan. So it allows you to post on, say, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram with just one post. Great stuff. You can sign up for it. It's free for the and you can post. You can what's the word now? You can attach 3. You can link 3 platforms for the free plan. So imagine you want to write a post and then you want to write it across 3 platforms. Now, LinkedIn gives you opportunities to write more, so you can use more words on LinkedIn. Instagram does not allow you to write so much. And even if you write so much, those people on Instagram, they don't read. They don't read. They just look at your picture. Is it fine? Is it not fine? They like it. It's not fine. They pass through all those kind. They don't have time for reading. They don't read there. So now Facebook is in between, in between. I don't know. I don't use Facebook that much again. I don't know. I think Facebook is like those Gen X, Gen Y generation that use it, all our parents. I don't know. Use Facebook. I don't know. Do you guys use Facebook? Who uses Facebook here? I don't use Facebook that much. So, but many people, I know some people that Facebook is their life. And actually, in some countries, like in Indonesia, I think, Facebook is a very big deal, for many of them there and all that. But I'm just trying to say, so imagine you want to publish content across different platforms. The way you are going to write is different. But that's why understanding the basics is key. So you can retain your message, but on LinkedIn, you can express yourself with more words. On Instagram, you make it shorter. On Facebook, maybe you can put it somewhere in between and all of that. That's the idea. All right. So understanding basics helps you to write across different media. I tell you, once you understand this, you literally not have to turn a lot of jobs down. I've gotten jobs that this is not my niche. People just tell me, when I started writing content, I was writing articles. Now, I was writing articles that did not make sense to me. I mean, the things, for instance, one of my first articles was writing about, I always talk about it, sand blasting. Now, sand blasting is something I've never done in my life. It's more it's more common in all those in riverine areas or outside the country, basically. In Nigeria, well, yeah, maybe they do it, but not the refined process that they do it outside the country, And many of these guys, oh my God, I had to watch YouTube videos, read a lot of blogs just to understand it. Now, that one was by force. Somebody asked me to do a job, I can't tell the person no now. I'll find a way to get it done. I mean, I was still in school then. Now, as I began to evolve, I got to people began to ask about SEO. That was 2020. A lot of people began to watch ranking on Google, ranking on first of Google. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. This is it. So I went to learn about it. At some point, people were asking about website content, how to write homepage, about us, services page, and all that. Oh, wow, great. Then I went to it. So, but there are basic principles that align, that makes it possible for you to be able to switch in between. Now, you can decide you want to specialize. Oh, writing books too, same thing. Actually, same thing. Basic things, basic principles. Might be some slight differences here and there, but basic principles that have to do with that. All right. So, yeah, and those principles, I'll be touching some of them today when as we move along the line. So the importance of content in digital marketing. Now, I will spend some time there, and I'm going to go to one of the blogs I wrote. Why we do content marketing, and I'm going to use that to explain this. I said I like using. Slides are okay. Maybe I'll put some of these things in the slide, but I always like to let you see what I'm saying live. It's not, you're not joking here. It's not play we are playing here. So, okay. So I'm saying yes. So I wrote this blog, I think 2022 or whatever. I can't remember. In a while, I've been writing for a very long time. My God. It's all manner of things. One day I was going through my samples, and I was just wondering that when did you write this one down, for God's sake? Work with all manner of clients, crazy clients, people that are not okay, people that their head is spinning them, people that their head is normal, all manner of clients. Yeah, so I put that there are clients that are spinning them. Let me tell you guys one story now. This they don't worry, as I teach you guys, I'll be telling you different kind of stories. When I was in that was last year, I was working with clients that now of course it was paying me a lot of money. Okay, it's paying me a lot of money for when you're earning dollars, so it makes, I mean, I was talking to a friend last week, we went to write an exam, and then he was telling me that medical exam. So he's also a freelancer like me, and then we were discussing and all, and it was like, he said, once I started earning dollars, every time I get to the hospital, I'm always angry. I said, why are you angry? He said, because I work for 31 days and I know what they're paying me at the end of the day, just like maybe $200 or $150 or $200. And I can really make that one from just writing an article or writing 2 or 3 articles. I said, sorry. Once you start in dollars, very difficult to say once you sit down in Nigerian company. It's very difficult. I was like, so if you want to in dollars, know the alternative for going. It might be difficult for you to sit down and say that I want to work in 31 days for something. Now, it's not a bad thing, but I think you can be very smart with it. And I'll talk about that as we move on. Yeah, so was trying to give you guys a gist. So that guy was paying me a lot of money. So this guy went on Google and searched how much they are paying doctors in Nigeria. So some guys article, they are very sick. I can't forget it. I just woke up that morning and I'm like, what? And he dropped a message from me on Upwork, and he's like, I pay you. What I'm paying you for one book is more than what they are paying Nigerian doctors for a year. I said, so what now happen now? I mean, that's like, are you paying me? Am I treating your diseases? Am I treating your sickness? Are you paying me as a doctor or you are paying me as a writer? You brought job. I do job. What now concerns you? Oh my God. I had to put you in this place with that, bro. Don't be saying that kind of nonsense. It's not it's not your business. I tell you, some clients, their head is spinning them. Like, their head is spinning, they're not all right. I can't forget it. It was I'm like, what kind of rubbish is this? Like, what's happened? You just woke up in the morning like, I'm paying this guy too much. I'm doing a fantastic job for you, and you know it yourself. You say it, you comment my work. So what's your problem? Many times clients do that when they don't want to keep. Maybe now. Okay, so there are some countries that are worse than Nigeria. So forget it. So Nigeria, we have issues. But you see, have you seen Pakistan? Those Indians, my God. So you see, a client can say, I want to do this job for $200. One guy from Pakistan just be like, don't worry, I will do it for you for $50. What's the meaning about? Don't worry about it. They always spoil market for us, or maybe, so you can like, that's some kind of $200 is too much. I will do this job for you for $50. See, this happened last week. I was discussing with the client when negotiating a deal. I already give him this guy. See, I did a free job for him, and he was ready to pay me. So I gave him my sample card. I told him, okay, I have packages from $500, $1,000, $2,000. I sent him and he was like, okay, fine. So we started discussing. That's why this guy he's based in Croatia, and the next thing, started talking to one guy in Croatia. That one said, no, that's too expensive. I'll do it for you for $500. Oh my God. Now the point I'm trying to make is that there are different kind of clients. There are clients that you just come, they talk to you, I want to get this done, and then they move on. They don't talk too much. And there are some that their head is to touch once in a while like that. Yeah. So yeah, let's go to my blog site is all right. Yeah. So yeah, we're good. Now let's go to this page. I hope you guys are following. So yeah, I said you can go over this blog and read it on your own. I'll drop the link in the comment section. It's going to help you. So I wrote this blog some time ago. So yeah. So types of content marketing, blog marketing, social media. Now, so basically, we've looked at what is content. Now we are trying to enter into content marketing basics now. So what is content marketing? Content marketing is simply using content to promote an idea, promote a business, a person, or anything to a target audience. Very simple. So what you are doing is that you take content and you're using to promote an idea, a business, a person, or anything to a target audience. That's what you are doing. So remember we started with what is content. Now we're looking at what is content marketing. I said content, and I said the whole of content. You're looking at the process of developing, planning, writing, and publishing. We looked at planning and writing. I don't want to enter into publishing yet because publishing can take us to a whole different entire level. Yeah. So when it comes to content marketing, you are using. So think about anything you think about is content they're using, and that's the idea. When you put something on Google, you are asking for something, then you use content to pass the information to you. That's basically what you do. That's all. Very simple. That's what content marketing is about. There's nothing big about it now. So there are different types. So when you're using a blog, like this is my blog now, it's called blog marketing. Social media marketing. Marvelous is a social media marketer here. So in case you have social media marketing, Marvelous, do you do freelance or you don't do freelance? I'm already marketing your service like this now. So Marvelous is a social media marketer. Do you do freelance? Put it in chat box so you do freelance so that they can know. And yeah. So social media marketing is they're using social media to market an idea, a product, a person. It can be different. You can use it for different things now. Video content that are using video product and podcasts. Podcasts are not so they are becoming big deals in our country, but they are in the Western world. They are such. I don't know how many of you listen to podcasts. Raise your hand. If you listen to podcasts, just raise your hand. Manuela. Who dey hear podcast for this side? But see that I know. People dey hear podcast. What did they hear? Please, what did they talk? put it in Put it in the comment section. What do people listen to? What's the podcast about? The only podcast okay, I know the only one I ever tried was all these motivational speaker where you now be in my life will make it, my life will be correct, I'm going to blow. You can do it, all this kind of, and I'm giving it to throughout your day. All right, I mean that's oh my god. But podcasts are good for those that love them. For me, I don't think it's my kind of thing. I really don't know. I listen to messages, my pastor's messages. I listen to that one very well. Maybe if you're doing like that, that's my own podcast. I listen to my pastor's messages very well. But any other thing, if you come out soon, I go just to sleep. Except maybe I'm doing something. Except hey, they're nice. Maybe you can recommend some. Maybe I recommend some to you. I know, but actually, I know they are very good. Actually, especially for people that are on the go. So maybe you see that. Personally, I like reading books. I feel like if I'm not ready to my eyes, like something is not set in my heart. So I like to read it, But I know people don't like reading books at all. So podcasts work for them, and that's fine. That's great, amazing stuff. Yeah. Your pastor's podcast, can you imagine? Okay, it counts as a podcast. Podcast is podcast. No problem. All right. Fantastic. Yeah. So you have ad content marketing. That's when you run ads. You still use content, you have to run ads with them. Influencer marketing, so that when you just come and they tell you you come and market this what's up? What does Malayi market now? You market one crypto brand or something, you now say that somebody in that trouble, you now do something, then you now say go and sign up on this place so that you don't enter into trouble. That's content marketing. Influencer marketing, basically. Infographics, like what you are seeing on your screen now, is infographics. But you notice that one thing that is consistent is that there's content in all of these things. And many times written content is the basis for many of these things that we do. Many of the when it comes to, you can put your hands down now, thank you so much. When it comes to content, written content is usually the bedrock. Somebody on LinkedIn the other day, one guy was messaging me, they wanted him to write healthcare based content for him for his YouTube channel. So I wanted him to write it. Now that's not my field, okay? That's not my thing. I'm not a script writer. So he wants to all those things you see on YouTube, many times they are scripted, hope you know. So we are the ones writers that are writing and you're not acting. Many times like that. Even your movies, your movie productions, they are scripted. So it's a big deal. Content is a very big deal. Your Game of Thrones, your The Witcher, all those, every movie you think about, Isabi or what's the name of that guy? And I've not seen that movie, but I had this question. Check it out one of these days. Everything you're looking at is content. So somebody writes it, then somebody acts it out. And I'm trying to show you how broad content is. So you should start, broadening your mind to just think beyond articles. It's a very big word. I'm telling you, this guy messaged me on LinkedIn and he was telling me he wanted to pay me 70,000 naira for one script. Script of 1,000 naira, 1,000 words, 500, 1,000, 1,005. But I turned it down, because I told him I'm not going to collect it. I wanted to do like 2 every week. And I told him I know I charge in dollars. He was not begging me that he's in Nigeria. I said, sorry. But when he started talking too much, one of my problems is that if you're in Nigeria, once you start talking too much with the client and I'm doing back and forth, the job almost never ends. Almost always, like you fight. So when I'm talking to somebody, I say, this is my price. He was begging out 50K. I said, I can't do 50K. 60K. I said, I can't do 60K. I say it's 85K. $1. Let me say, it was a sort of negotiation. I know. So it was a lot of negotiation, but basically, eventually, I said I'm not doing it again. But that was script writing. He wanted me to write script for him. So I'm just trying to tell you that it's a very wide, very wide scope. And you can imagine that they wanted the script writing in health. So I'm trying to show you how that your niche can become very big. So you wanted to be, so you can be a health script writer, for instance. I mean, there are some very reserved niches that not many people are there. So when people are shouting that there's no job, content writing is saturated, many times the reason is because they are generic. They've not found how to get really specific in what they do. They've not found. If you find out very specific at what you do, you will always have clients. I'm telling you always have clients. You just be choosing out, not choosing or whatever. All right. Yes. So yeah. So you can come here to read all these things that I talked about here. Yeah. So about so other types of content marketing. I talk about ebooks. Now ebooks are amazing. Ebooks give you the opportunity to talk about a lot of things. You can talk about write 50,000 words about a subject. I remember it was in 2022 or 2021. I wrote a book on blackness. The guy just approached me on Upwork and said, okay, put a job post I applied, and he said, if you have any topic in mind that makes sense, that he will pay for it. There are people that do that too. They're just looking for writers. They have money. You get writers that write for them, and they will go and sell the books how they do on Amazon and all that. So I suggested a topic to him. Of course, me, you see, I have money. You need a topic. I can't give you plenty topics. What are you talking about? I'm in Nigeria, and it was in America. I was in Canada. Talk about blackness. What was it? I'm telling you, I crafted one very solid on racial something blackness. I can't remember the full topic. But it was around all this racial something. The guy loved it. He was so happy. He collected the book, and that was all. So ebooks give you an opportunity to express yourself more, so you can talk about it. And you see, the funny thing is that all these things have the same basic format of writing. There's nothing. It's just an ebook is just probably you are doing it on a bigger scale. So instead of doing it for 500 words, you are doing it for 20K words. Simple. So now you have more things to talk about. That means you have more headlines to write. You have more outlines. There's nothing. Just break it down. I always say 90,000 words is 9,000 in 10 places. 9,000 is 900 in 10 places. So you can break 9,000 words into 10 sections. Then you can break 10 sections into 5 subsections and are good. So it's not that difficult. Many times I wrote 90,000 words. That's my highest yet in a month. That was in 2023. Yeah. I wrote 90 keywords in 1 month. I'm a legend, though. I forget to, I did right to back will. Yeah, so the guy told me that it was big money. It was big money. It was almost $5,000. We'll call. What do you call me? I remember that during that period, I was writing. I wake up, I would just shout. Yay! I'll just come back, I'll just continue writing. Oh my God. This is when my head was literally banking. I just wake up. I wake up in the morning, right? When my head is hot, I just shout, yeah. I just like that again. I just continue writing. Oh my God. Then I started timing myself. Oh my God. I started timing myself. Like, I said, okay, so what am I going to do? I have 90K words in a month. So the goal was you must write 3,000 words every 3 days. 3,000 words every day. So I was doing, so the days like Saturday or Sunday now, because I'm very active in church. So maybe I was not able to write 3,000 words. So on the Monday, I have to write like 5,000. So close, oh my God. But it really helped me to know a lot of things about myself. So I began to find, I would just say, okay, let me just give you a writer, you write extensively, and you probably have some challenges sometimes. So what you can do is that you can time yourself. So what I did was that I found out that after 3 hours, my brain used to just go like, you just start going down, just start writing rubbish. So what I did was that after 3 hours, I'll take a 30 minutes nap. Just lie down, I'll not press my phone, just lie down, sleep, put my alarm. After 30 minutes, I'll get up again. My brain will have boot again. I just start do another 3 hours. After that 3 hours, I'll pause again, 30 minutes, lie down, sleep. You wake up. I was in it then, maybe at night, it's like 11, 12. When I sleep fully, wake up by 4 a.m. again. That's what I was doing. I'm telling you, for like 4 weeks, I was not doing anything. Wake up in the morning, right? Be my laptop, right? Then I had a agenda. I just moved into my house by that time. I just moved to my house in Lagos by that time. So I needed money. Money don't now. I'm sharing it. And I'm trying to marry. You were right, oh God. You're right. So I sat down very well. I was booked. So ebooks are amazing. What scares many people is just the word count, but you don't have to go through the word count. Very simple. Just break it into outlines. Once you break into outlines, you know what you're writing about. Come on, just fire on. I don't write nonsense anyway because my clients will go through every line. 90 keywords. The guy was very crazy. Yes, so my brother, things were pushing me. Many things were pushing me. You don't understand. Many things. Billings was just when you just moved to a new house. No, I just moved to a new house. You have to. I remember that time when I was writing out. The only thing I had in my house was just my mattress, my table, and my chair. Because I just finished my house job, so I just finished entered. So I had to sit down, I had to stop, I had to do things, buy chair, buy a lot of buy. I was just buying. So I had to like, you guys work this work. So yeah. So if you maybe you're writing and you just feel like you're or just come and shout, yeah, then lie down again and sleep. Then come back again, you'll be fine. I tell you, you'll be all right. So okay, so yeah, so ebooks are great, and case studies, so case studies are good. I have a case study on this site now. This is how we help Land Republic. The American case studies too, right? And I write too. I do those too. See, all of you that are doctors, I've used my own case study. That case study that I did in the part 6 that we use for internal medicine, stuff. Me, I've used it to make money. I used to correct. I just remove the patient details, remove submitted to OAU, remove all the name of all the SR, remove all their names and that, remove all the everything. Just made it anonymous case study written by testimoniology on what's my case again? I think it was on tuberculosis in a sickle cell patients or no, pneumonia in a sickle cell patient. I think that was it. That was my. I've used it to get a job, all of you. So people like don't be using everything is everything is content. I'm telling you, that's the kind of content. I'm actually I came to this blog so I could try to show you that everything is a type of content. Some of you, and as I'm saying these things now, you might not be a doctor in your field. All those things you're writing, all those your processes, your SOPs, that's content. There are people that need all those things. There are people that need all those things for real. So I mean, like Tochi said, he's a data analyst now. There's a lot of things that you do there, your processes, your workflows. That's content there. That if you can write about it, the people that will pay you money and are paying you your salary. I'm telling you, basically, it's a big deal. So try when you're working with foreign clients, very big deal. So pay attention. Don't. I said go and buy my course that I did for you. I talked about it to extensively. I'm not going to go into it too much. Yeah. So case studies, infographics. I talk about influencer, user-generated content, case studies, blah blah blah. That's all. All right, so the benefits of content marketing. Yeah, so this is where we are going now. And I spoke about why do you have to do content marketing? Benefits of content marketing now. So builds brand awareness. When you write consistently about something, people begin to know you about it. And if you are very good with SEO, you begin to rank for it. People begin to know your brand for that thing. One of the reasons why many of you are here now is because you've known I'm a writer, I do writing, I do freelancing. And now, so when I say I want to have a course, it's a free one. Many of you, I know you come here because it's free, but it's all right. The reason you are here is because, you know this guy, you've heard about it, or somebody knows somebody that read about it, and then they send the link to you. You're like, okay, let me just join, let me see what's going on there. That's brand awareness. How does that brand awareness come? It comes by content. This designer did not make. Which kind of essence on that? Is it the awareness? Okay, I remember we designed all these things actually, but this is the old designer I was using anyway. So let's pardon the designer because we had no right one SEO. This is really brand awareness. All right, so yeah, builds trust for your business. People trust you when you talk about what you do. If you don't talk about it, nobody knows what you're doing. That's a fact. So people trust you when you're talking about it. People like, this guy knows what to do. For him to be doing this thing, that means that if he's talking like this, he's talking so authoritatively. That means that it's just normal. I'm telling you, it's just normal human assumption. In fact, some of you, when you're in class, there's some guys that talk a lot. The stuff, yes, they always move stuff. In med school, they talk. The only problem is that if you now move stuff now, you're not going to fail. That's the problem. But that's terrible. You go and talk, you now fail. There always people like that in every class. Those guys that they will be arguing in class, they will be asking questions, they will be asking a question in class, discussing any small thing. They're always there. You want to talk about in our field. That's terrible. Don't be like that. You talk about what you do, but make sure you know your stuff. Make sure you do it. You know it. You know your stuff. You write when you write. People say you write. This guy is an excellent writer. Then also builds thought leadership. I always say one of the easiest ways to build authority about anything. On LinkedIn, you're trying to build authority. Just start writing about what you do. I'm telling you, it works like magic. People just start looking at this guy knows what he's talking about. That I want to get advice from you, I want to get counsel from you. Just simple. Very, very simple technique. You want to build thought leadership about anything. Just start writing about it. Start talking about it consistently. Not that you talk once and then after 3 months you come out again. Build a schedule, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Once or twice a week, rather. Once or twice a week. Start talking about it consistently. You will start seeing people start when it's just very natural when somebody asks you, so what do you know anybody that writes? This guy, he always talk about something in the status now. And that's the way it works. So generate leads and conversions. So when you write well, you have people that come check out your content. If they're interested in your service, they can buy it. Increase your visibility with SEO. Of course, we'll talk about that today. That when you write, you can rank on first page of Google. People can see your content. People are interested in what you do, and all of that. And it can be easily done on a budget. You can educate your audience, and it sets you apart from the competition. Okay, sorry everyone. I think my network went off there. So alright. So what was the last thing you guys? All right, everyone. Sorry, I think my network went off there for a bit. MTN is very ridiculous some of these times. I mean, I'm sorry, I want to join on my second device so that that will not happen again. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. So can you all hear me? So I was asking that up to this point, are you guys following me? If you're following me, let me see. Let me see some feedback in the comment section. Quickly. So if you're a full-time writer, a lot of things that you have to know. All right, Deborah is following. But I don't see your comment. That means you're not following. If you're not following, anything can happen to you. So let me see you. Give me feedback in the comment section. Thank you. I don't like dormant people. This is not a dormant place. Follow me. Yes, Emmanuel is following. Fisher is following. Of course, my pastor is following. Okay. Elijah is following too. Faith is following. Tuchuku is following. Okay, fantastic. So if you are trying to be a full-time writer, you have to be very smart. That's very strategic in what you do. Corner writing is challenging, and one of the reasons it's challenging because there are a lot of people that can write. That's the honest truth. I love corner writing. Corner writing is, I think, is a fairly easy skill to learn compared to things like cyber security or Python, all those kind of things. Although, I mean, it's relative, but I think so. Depends now. Yeah. So most of the struggle to write is and all that. So one of the things that you can do to yourself is to, if you're going full time, add a lot of skills. Have a lot of skills that you can use to set you apart from the competition. That's one of the things I would say. Add a lot of extra skills. I'm talking about things like SEO, master SEO. Any writer with SEO is hot cake. Master using content management systems, CMS. Master how to use WordPress. My web designer is here, he's looking at me now. So I know how to use my way around content management systems a lot. Sometimes I used to scatter his work when he does it, but it's part of the process because me, I learned it. I learned it. I learned it because I had to learn. I learned building design, website, WordPress design because my first website I built in 2018 or so, 2018 or something. It was 16, 17, I can't remember, or 15, I think. When I built it, they were telling me I should bring 100 and something thousand naira for a website. I was still in school, a student. Where did I find out? I go and download the WordPress videos. There were 60 videos. I was like half of it. So with that half knowledge, I now used to start designing my website. So that's why my designer is always complaining that it's the mini half knowledge that I did not carry that used to make me to scatter his work. So, but the half that I know is enough to bring the website to be at least to be going. When you click www, it will go. We also need that one later on. So now you might not need it to be designing website, but at least how to work at the back end. How to work at the back end, how to upload a post, how to edit it, how to optimize it with headers. Those are things you must learn. These are things that stand you out from the competition. I'm telling you, they stand you out. So I've talked about CMS, I've talked about SEO skills. You must know how to use Grammarly, you must know how to use Hemingway app. I will show you some of those apps and those things when we get to, I'll talk about the writing part a bit, and all of that. So You must know how to work with Grammarly. You must know how to work with ChatGPT now, because there's some clients that they can't pay you their full rate, but they'll say, okay, use ChatGPT to write for me. And that's still okay. That's provided the client asks you to use ChatGPT. Don't write, you use ChatGPT to write for a client, you're going. Personally, there's no second chance for me for that one. I've fired many writers like that. Because I will tell you before you start, don't use ChatGPT. Once you use ChatGPT to write for me, that's it. I don't want to know, and it was, that's bye-bye. Because I can do it myself. I'm even more skilled with ChatGPT than many people. I am. So if I needed to use ChatGPT, I can do it myself. I will not give it to you to write for. So if a client asks you to use it, fine. But if they don't, please never do so. And this is very simple. Once the client determines that you're using ChatGPT for their work, they will not trust you again. And every of your work from then on, they'll start having problems. So instead of them to be having palpitations because they are giving you a work and did they use AI? Did you not use AI? They will rather give somebody else and they fire you. So that's one baseline for me. If a client doesn't ask for it, don't use it. Write from your head. It's not difficult. I always tell my wife that I'm a better writer than ChatGPT. I'm an excellent writer. I'm faster than AI. Okay, AI might be faster, but I'm better than AI. I can do more thorough research and I can put a human to it. And I can give practical experiences, not normal. I can give experiences of things I actually experienced. Because when I'm writing my field, especially, I can talk about patients, talk about different experiences that I had just by, I know it gives a depth of, a depth to your work that another person can do that. So that's just by the way for you guys there. But I'm just talking about the skills. So if you're a full-time writer, you're planning to move to full-time. That's one of the things that you have to pay attention to. The market, a lot of people are, it's true. Find your niche in time. Your niche does not mean that you have to do it for the rest of your life. You can start writing generally, but as you go look at the market, what's the market saying? Health is opening up a big deal now. Web3, crypto, that's been a big deal for a while, but Web3 is becoming something. I have one of my friends that's what he does. Yeah. So sit down with a niche and build around it. Now you might not, and then okay, fine. You might want to freelance or you want to apply for a full-time role. Now, if you want to apply for a full-time role, these are some of the things I need to know. All these extras, they give you an edge in your interviews. I mean, I can't take many of those jobs. I see many of them online, LinkedIn. I can't apply for them because they can't pay me. They can't pay me. So, but if you're just starting out, it's a good place to start. It's a very good place to start. Freelancing is not a joke. And I will just be very factual with you. Freelancing is tough. I've been there for more than 7 years now. So freelancing is almost 7 years. 6 years and 7 months, almost 7 years. Now, freelancing is not a joke. There are days when you don't have jobs. It's normal. There are days when you have to rely on your savings so that you can continue. And there are days that you now have a very good job. You be like, yes, I feel on top of the world. There are days when clients are coming in left, right, and center, like, oh, I have too many jobs. And there are days when you're like, what's going on here? Usually, as you grow, then you become stable. If you're very smart, you can build around it, build a system that helps you to always have clients. But the point is that it's not a joke. So if you have an opportunity, if you're just starting out and you have the opportunity to get a full-time role, apply for the job. But don't stop pitching for clients. Don't stop trying to get other clients. Your goal is you always want to have a steady supply of clients. That's the way to do. So a full-time job can be like a base for you to start while you start working on growing your own audience, growing your own followership, growing your own content, growing your own brand until you can stand on your own and get clients. That's the truth. So it's one of the things that you must master is that blend. And even if you are doing a full-time job, I believe that a full-time job should be poured into something. For instance, you are working on content now. So now I'm already entering some applications. That's why I said in my class, there's a lot of, you don't just sit down, we go around, talk about practical applications. So you're working as a doctor or something else. Start building your brand with content. Start building your brand around your niche, preferably related to what you do, or if you're not interested in what you do at all. Because some people hate their jobs. But if you hate your job, I mean, it's something that you can still, even if you hate your job, it doesn't matter. Is it profitable? Do you think you can find clients? Please do it. Who do you Dangote like cement? Does he like petrol? You don't do things because you like them. You do things because you need to make money. Now, when the opportunity comes, you take the opportunity. That's all. You understand? So, yeah. So if you're in that field, I advise that you use your day, your 9 to 5 to fund your freelancing, your writing until it can stand on its own. So you should just have a portion of your income, maybe like 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, whatever you can afford. That you put it into your if you take this very seriously, that you want to put maybe getting a course. Sorry, now maybe getting a course, getting some tools, getting some materials that will help you to develop it, getting some paid version of tools and all that. It's going to help you a lot. So that's my advice to you. So if you are doing that, don't just if you don't do that, it's not going to grow. Now, many people say you're looking for free stuff like this stuff. It's not every time you're going to get this kind of thing. This one, I don't know when else I'll do this one. I don't know when else. I'm doing this because of I mean, but I don't know when next I'm going. No, there are not many free courses that offer you value and access like this. Not many. I'm trying to build a community, and actually that's one reason why I'm working. I'm building a community of writing and writers and all that. That's why I'm passionate about what I'm doing, but not every time. And even in what I'm doing with you, many times the advantage of buying a course is that a course gives you everything that you need in one place. So what I'm sharing with you guys now, it took me years to learn them. Some of those things I mean is from working with clients. I know this is what you need, this is what you don't need, this is what you need. And I'm still learning. You get, but now you come to a course, it's already summarized for you. Because I did now, many of them were just telling me, they didn't know this, you don't know anything. I learned some of these things after losing contracts. I learned some of these things after suffered when trying to dupe me. Now I've been on LinkedIn since the beginning of this year. I'm trying to really break in. I've had some success, but I've not gotten to what I really want. I want to get some mega success from LinkedIn, and I'm learning every day, watching videos, reading articles, reading a lot of things. Now, when I don't do that one now, some people now come and say, come and teach us for free. God will judge you. Okay, Sha, let's continue. I'll do it because I'm a good person. It's all right. So, oh my God. So yeah. So that's the point, and that's usually what you pay people for, the time and effort that it took them to know what those things that they know, and that's what you usually. So don't be too. I don't want to pay. No, don't do that. After your education wasn't free now, so if you are getting a skill set that is going to pay you more than what they are paying you from your certificates that you got with your education, come on now. There's nothing that should be too expensive. So I'm just trying to renew that mindset in some of you that I can't buy any course. I look for free. I'll go and watch on YouTube. By the time you spend 7 hours watching something on YouTube to get a solution that you'd have gotten in 5 minutes of watching a course, your time is gone. And that's the reason why you get discouraged. So because instead of if you can get a course that summarizes everything, now most of just buying kind of course, buy quality courses now, okay? Now you buy a course that summarizes everything, that it saves you more time in the long run because now you have everything you need. So even if you're not acting on it now, you know that then I want to act on this thing. I have a resource material that I can always go back to. But now you now say you go and watch YouTube, you go and watch like 5 videos before you now find the answer to what you're talking about. Then that's not all. You now find out, okay, after this, I have to know another thing, and you keep doing that. Now, there are 2 kinds of people, or maybe 3. 3. 1, people like me that we like to break new ground, we like to do research, we sit down, put everything together, we enjoy it. And then we are dogged enough to, when we feel resistance, sometimes I know the times I work on my system overnight, like I mean literally. That's when my wife was going to bed, and sometimes like 10, I'm like, I'm coming, and I'm there till 12, till 2, till 4, till 6 the next morning because I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah, there are times like that. I do that sometimes, many times actually. So there are guys like me that, and we don't mind, we just continue. When it's 6 o'clock, I'll sleep, wake up, do my prayers, then continue. By 9, 10, I'm back on my system again, I'm working again. There are people like that, and that resolve is already there. But there are people that they're not like that. Once it's 10 o'clock, what are they finding out? Well, they tell you that everything in life is vanity. That what's all this one that I will not be working till the next morning? God will take care of me, Jerry. I don't have energy for stress. Now, if you're that kind of person, it's not a bad thing. It's has advantages and disadvantages. You should actually build some grit, but find someone that has done it, leverage on their own skill and their experience, and let them guide you through. Now, even if you're that kind of person that's like me, personally, I have done that in the past, but as I began to grow and I got busier. I don't always do that except when it's necessary, especially when I'm trying to break something into a new field or something. That's when I do that. So now I'm very picky. So I would rather get a course, learn about it, get what I need to get, then continue to develop on my own. It saves me a lot of time. So I would rather exert that energy on a more progressive front, So that's my encouragement to you. So don't shy away from getting courses. Invest in it. So if you're a full-timer, try to get a full-time job. Now, your freelancing can work too. That's okay. If you're not getting one, keep freelancing. That's fine, no problem. But you have to give yourself to it. Freelancing is a game of numbers. If you are applying to 10 people, if you're applying 4 or 5 per day, find find your conversion rate and work with it. If after you apply to 20, 40 jobs, you get 2, which is in percentage, and I know that, okay, so if I want to get 100, how many do I need to apply for in a month? If I want to get 5 clients, how many do I have to apply for in a month? So that's the way to do it. So make it mathematical. Don't leave it to chance. Don't be like, and God will do it. You see, I'm a Christian and I believe in God. Okay, so God, there's divine intervention, and God brings it our way from time to time. Something you didn't expect, a miracle, but God doesn't expect you to live your life for miracles. That's why when God was creating human beings, He didn't always, He gave us systems, reproductive system, respiratory system that can keep working on their own. And that should be the goal of everybody. That's the way to achieve true financial freedom. Not just by just saying, one client will come. Develop a system that will bring you clients. Do you get it? Don't just sit down and like, I hope everything. Nothing is going to change. So see, I said divine interventions are good and God brings them from time to time, but we're not supposed to live by them. Yes, I know everything's a miracle, even the life we live and all that, but I'm talking about, exemptions. You didn't apply for a job, the client just reached out to you. I mean, you're praying about it and the exact job just came. That's fantastic. But don't sit down there because there's no client that lasts forever. Hello, are you with me? Answer me in the chat box. Are you with me? Are you with me? There is no client that lasts forever. Who is following me? Are you guys following me? Yeah, people are sleeping again.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one of the things that many people always don't understand is, there's no client that lasts forever. So, you just say client is paying you good money. Don't worry. Something can happen. Anybody, your client can even die. I don't pray it happens. But it happens to me. It happened to me 2020 or 2021. I'm trying to remember 2020. Anyway, it was during the lockdown. I was in the lockdown. I just met this woman. The job came supernatural, actually. I woke up and I felt like to apply for that job at that particular time. I just woke up, I checked and I saw the job and I applied. And she got back to me, started working. She loved me a lot. She introduced to her children, she introduced to her grandchildren. She's an elderly middle-aged woman and all that. Middle age in her 60s, I think. And then, fresh. We started working and then we finished the job. What I'm happy is that our story is very special, and it's special because I'll tell you guys after the class. Remind me before we go out there. Let's continue our class. Hope you guys enjoyed what I talked about. Hope you learned from what I talked about now for the two classes of people, for the full-timers and for the guys that are doing it by the side. It's very important. This is one reason why many people never do it. And you see, for many of the side gigs, the guys that have a 9 to 5, they are stuck with a 9 to 5 job and you don't want to leave. You're always scared of, this. But be careful. Don't get stuck in a life where personally, I have always believed that I'm too smart to just be wanted. That's the way I tell myself. There are many people that don't like that, and it's fine. The person like, how will I just put all my creativity just go and die because I'm a doctor? I don't believe in that one. So I think I'm smart and my brain can take it. So I'll find a way, I'll push myself more. So if you're a 9 to 5, I don't sit down and like, they are paying me. It's not bad for you to end in between the month. It's not the end of the month that they can pay you. It's not bad. And then it's a very nice feeling. Like, yes, your salary is coming at the end of the month, but in the first week, you already earn some money. Second week, you are earning some money. Third week, you have money that's coming. It's a very good feeling. Good though. Yeah, it's very sweet. So you can't even when people are saying, I'm telling you, during my house job, they owed us for 7 months. I'm not joking about it. 7 good months. For me, I was living my life. Very soft life. Very soft. I was buying things. My guys were angry. Me, I did not join them to protest. I did not join them to go and say anybody. So it's not because I didn't have art, but I didn't have time, honestly. Because our house job was already very demanding. So as I'm just finishing from the hospital, like this, I'm going to go and write. When the light was having issue, I went to go and buy a budget. I was always having fuel. I know no stress for my destiny. See, I mean, when I bought my gen, it became an issue. I became a topic of discussion. Oh my God, I can't forget this. Because like, this guy go by gen. Why you go by gen with the complaint say money no dey? What did they do this guy? Yeah, I was still going every Friday. Sometimes, every time I have time, I'll go there. I'll go to one of the restaurants there, buy myself some very good food. Eat it. I'll not bring it to Joseph. When you bring it to you, you create problem. You need. You have to be wise. Don't be like Joseph. You can't say you have to coat of many colors. What? Why? Who sent you? When people wait something on the paper, then you go and meet them and show you have coat of many colors. Put your coat inside your bag. Must you wear it where they are? Must you wear it where they are? See, those are people to cause problem for themselves. If God give you coat of many colors, wear it where you are. Don't be wearing it. Oh God. Okay, back to what I'm saying. I mean, it wasn't funny. So by the time, but that what kept me going was my writing throughout. Now it was my writing throughout that. That's why I'm a very private person. Those me posting any so when I did my course, I started talking about how much I'd earned and Upwork and all that. It was very uncomfortable for me. I'm telling you, because I'm not that kind of person. I was very, very uncomfortable. I'm telling you, I like quiet life, make your money in silence, peace, and as Paul said, mind your business, working with all quietness. Don't be. Oh Jesus. So, okay, let's continue. So I'm just trying to say that. So as a 9 to 5, I don't don't eliminate parts of yourself that you can explore because of just your job. I know it's going to be tough. It's not easy. I'm telling you, I'm a doctor, so many times that times that I'm working, and sometimes my wife is telling me that, guy, I'm working, go and relax. Man, I can't relax too much. I have to get up. It's why at the stage, but I'm getting to a point where I feel like I'll soon get to a point where I can relax a bit when I don't worry. But anyway, for a start, please pay attention. For a start, I think that you should don't kill part of yourself that you can explore. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Yes. Let's go back to our content class. Was that helpful for you guys? I want your feedback. Was that helpful? What I said now, was it helpful? All right, fantastic. Great. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about our next. I've talked about the benefits, the goals now. So we'll talk about the and we'll talk about identifying your content writing goals. And we'll look at God, how we're going to do this thing. There are so many things to talk about. It's okay, I know what to do. Well, I'm going to move very fast now, so guys, so just get ready. So setting writing goals and identifying your target audience. So you must always know who you are writing for. This is one point that many people don't understand though. Now, who are you writing for? Are you writing for instance, professionals? If you write for a doctor, it's different from writing for a layman. You can't be talking about you're writing about for a non-medical audience. You can't be telling them about pathophysiology. Then you can't be going to all the genetic factors, talking about the gene. You can't be talking about all those things now. What's the problem? Who do you offend? Just tell them what they need to know, the basics. That's all. So who you need to write for, who you're writing for is very important. It's very important. And that's when I'm going to lead you now to develop a persona. What did I call it? A persona. Who is familiar with a persona here? Marvelous should be familiar with a persona. Who is familiar with a persona? Raise your hand if you are familiar with a persona. Okay. Who else is familiar? Okay. Deborah is familiar with the persona. Who else? It's like adopting a character. Are you familiar with persona or not? No, they use question, they answer me. This person has too much scope. The scope in her head, they like plenty scope. You know what it is like developing a character. Are you this person? Hey, good. Yeah, that's jolly. When somebody is too smart, it's an issue. So scope here and there, it must be scope. You know, Abi, you don't know. I don't know. You know, Abi, you know, I know. Which is it about? No, this actually used to do in medical school, I'm so sure. This actually doing medical school. That should be getting those distinctions. It's very smart though. She already had like 2 distinctions when she finished. Well, this one is messing. This one is messing not like people's decision. You know, this other courses that people did. But it's not the same. Not the same. Somebody else decision message. You should be listening them 5 times a day. When she wait up. Yeah, I didn't have distinction, but I did not send distinction. Decision did not send me. I did not send distinction. I wanted to pass and be a doctor. That's all. Please, thank you. To be something that I had decision now. Something that I had decision my class now. I'm teaching now. See, life no balance. So we just thank God. Oh my God. All right. Now, so today we are looking at what persona now. So, okay, Deborah, good. So, Deborah, tell me what the persona is. You said you are familiar with it. Tell me what's the persona. Remember, we're talking about how to identify your audience. So tell me. Yeah, go on.
By creating a profile
Okay.
for a client, someone that would read your work. So probably the category of person, the age, what the person is looking out for, the name, basically.
Fantastic.
Just some
All right.
details about the official reader.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. So your persona is basically who you are writing for, or who you are selling to, or whatever your thing is. That's what when we talk about a customer persona, you are looking at your ideal customer, like the guy that you want to buy from you. Who is that guy? So this one of HubSpot tools. I'm going to put the link in. I'm going to put the link in the group chat now, so that you can when you would so your assignments, class captain, are you there already? So assignments today, we are going to go by the assignment that we sent to the people that did this. How many people submitted class captain? How many people submitted the assignment? Class captain, are you there? Class captain is not there. Okay. That means we need an assistant in case class captain is not available. Who volunteer to be an assistant? Oh yeah, volunteer quickly. Volunteer. Oh, who is that? Emmanuel. Who is volunteering? Emmanuel Olabode. Emmanuela. Okay, Emmanuela. Okay. Emmanuela, sorry, Faith, you are late and you are a female, so it's out to be 50-50. So Emmanuela is the assistant class captain. Emmanuela, thank you so much. So in case our class captain is not around, you help us. So what you help us do now is that these are so our new assignments that you're going to develop your own persona for your business, for your writing that you're going to do. That's your own assignment for this class. You know. Yeah, so now we are going to develop a persona right now, and I want us to be fast about it so that we can wrap things up. I don't like casting that too long. I'm very fun. I can teach people for 4 hours and they're not fully because I always have plenty stories and plenty amazing experiences to share with you. I'm that fun. So, but I know we have it's Independence Day, so I don't want to do that. So, building our persona. Let us name our persona. So, who is this? Persona for who? What name should we take? Give me a name. Someone should suggest a name. Or meet yourself and give me a name. So these HubSpots make my persona to it helps you to make your persona. It's a guide to your and you can download it very easily. Very easy, very nice. Oh, yeah, tell me now. Give me a name now, you people. Nobody's giving me a name. Shola, don't use Shola. We already have Shola in Writersco. So these some people that are talking in this class, some people are not talking in this class. Okay, no problem. No problem. I'm not, Yeah, next time we have class, those that you cannot enter. Chidi, Glory, Cindy, David. Let's use Chidi, brother Chidi. All right, so Chidi. All right. So we are moving on. How old is Chidi? So now, do you see? So we are looking at their demographic traits now. So you have to, the way you write for Gen Z is different from the way you write from Gen Y, different from the way you write from Gen X, different from the way you write for all of them together, different. So you have to be very specific. This is one reason why some people fail because they don't have any idea of who they are writing. They want to write for everybody. Not everybody is your audience. Please put it in chat box. Not everybody is my audience. Put it there. That's one of the things you must understand. There are people that will never come to this class. We're like, I should market from now till next year. A 60-year-old man that is in civil service is retiring next year, or 45-year-old CEO. He will not come for this class. No matter how much I market, because he's not my customer. So put it there. Not everybody put in chat box that not everybody is my audience. Please let this team. You must understand this. I don't feel bad about it. People are not putting it into yeah. So not everybody. But class captain, your back. Where do you go now? Oh yeah. Everybody put it there. I want to see. Oh, please, you're at work. Okay. It's okay, no problem. Just follow, and all that. Not everybody is putting it to. I can't see that 18 people on this call, 90 people, 18 people in this call, and I can see how many people are just responding. So not everybody is your audience. This is one of the first things you must understand, and you must settle it with yourself. It's not a bad thing. When people feel like, I wish I can. It's not everybody that is your audience. Even Ronaldo, that is the most sport follow person on Instagram. It's not everybody. Do you know how many people in the world? There are like 7 billion people. How many people are following you? So not everybody is your audience. Understand this and know this and know peace. So your goal is, okay, so now your goal is to identify your audience and build content for your audience. It's simple. So your goal is to identify your audience and build content for your audience that is relatable to your audience, not to be trying to get everybody. I see many people trying to do this on LinkedIn, and as a result of that, they fall flat. They fall flat in the app. They're not able to attract anybody. So any content that is not specified or is not directed towards a specific kind of person or a specific group of people, you're already falling flat here. You're already failing. So these are important. So whenever you are writing, you must have them in mind. So who am I writing for? Am I writing for a medical doctor that is like 20 or 30 years old? What's he thinking about? What's he thinking about? What is he most likely thinking about, or he wants to? So we'll look at that now. So let's look at it. So who wants to tell me your own? This you want to develop it for somebody's business or somebody's writing content. Where is Tochi? Tochi, are you there? Oh, yeah, tell me. Write it there. What's your own content? Your own content focus now. Who are the people you are looking at? Do you have them in mind already? Yeah, quick. Coach, are you there? I can't see you. I'm not seeing your response. Are you sleeping? I'll not be commenting. Why I caught you like this now? Okay. Okay. Well done. Kehinde. Kehinde, what's your business about, or what would you like to write about? What's the field you want to write about? Adequate Kehinde. Talk now. Why are people not talking? Okay then. Emmanuel Ola. Emmanuel, tell me what's your niche? What would you like to? What are you writing about? What's the specific you're looking at?
Okay. My niche is in the broader scope, it's music. So specific will be performance, music production, that kind of thing.
Fantastic! Wow, I like that. I didn't. I really forgot. I was only thinking, oh, good. This is good. Yeah, so we are going to use your music. Fantastic. So now, what's the age of this? So mute yourself, and let's be talking. We'll be talking. I'll be asking questions. So what's the age? What's the age range of who we are looking at? First of all, what's your product? What's your product? What do you do? What are you trying to offer? What are you trying to offer them?
I'm a music producer, so
You're a music producer, okay.
as a music producer, I'm also well
Yeah.
about music. So
okay, so you're a music
it's
producer.
information based.
Wait, calm down. Too much English is not good for this stew. When there's too much English, the stew will not be good. So what we are saying is that you're a producer. So what you do is that you produce music for people, Abby. That's all. That's simple.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Fine. So your content is going to be based around showing that you can actually produce the music. So it means that your content will be to build awareness. Do you get from what we have talked about our benefit or uses of content that we want to build awareness so people can know that this guy knows what to do. You want to build authority, you want to build leadership, you want to show that you are a boss at what you do. That's what your content is going to be for, basically. Good. So who are the guys that are interested in your services? It can't be under 18 now. You're not doing children producer. We are not doing children producer. So we are looking at
adults that 18
to 24, 25.
Over 24, we are saying 35 to 40. 35, thereabouts. 18 to
44 years.
Yes.
This is your 35 to 44. What about those now? All those boys like Rema now. All those boys are still like something. Rema, all those boys. You don't want to target those people. Say,
I've said 18. 18 covers them now.
Okay, so 18 to 24.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just put this one 18, 24 years. Because I wanted something I want. They don't have your time again. Want to marry, they know they think of blowing. And you know blow between 18 and 30, 35. You know when you're 40, you want to blow. I don't know. God will help you. You are doing music, you don't come blow when you are 18, 25. Well, of course, you might not blow. You might blow later on. Like Bona was a late writer. I think Bona had been working for a very long time before he attained global recognition. But he had been in the system for a very. I remember being about Bona when I was young. So I used to look at him as one of those B class C or class B rated musicians until recently when he became very big. Yeah, but okay, let's say I stay from 18 to 24 years. Let's start because those boys, their blood are all my friendship. I know some of them. So what's the highest degree or level of school your personal has completed? So man lost school,
they don't have to. Secondary school is fine. As long as they can put two or two together, the words.
Okay, so from college, no degree, or let's say high school equivalent, more than high school degree, or which is secondary school. So they have completed
Yes.
all the which time I party secondary school now. Go to drop out to Masha. I mean, you have to, I mean, yes. Now, select an industry. What industry do you work in? Music, music,
Yes.
um,
That's entertainment.
entertainment. No, entertainment, by there's no entertainment. Of sports. Why? I will talk to them. This is a serious matter. How can it not be entertainment? Entertainment is a big deal now. I'm saying me already.
Is there art?
Sales, finance, manufacturing, investment, retail, technology, advertising, bank, marketing, trade, transport, real estate, healthcare, insurance, agriculture, construction, food and beverage. It's not there. Let's just look for something. I think is there no opportunity for us to impute our own? No, it's not allowing us to input our own. Let's just look for something. We know what we are looking for, but okay. You can edit this later on, actually. So on that now.
Okay.
You can actually edit this later on. You can edit this later on. Let's skip this one. You can edit it. Oh, okay, no. So the size of their organization, they are self-employed now, and produce music. So they need is the only person now.
Self-employed.
Self-employed. So
Even if it's a car,
even if it's a what? Okay, so what's their job title?
even if it's
Can music, what do you say?
yeah,
Artist. How is their job measured? So how do you measure success in their job?
Streams.
Fantastic. Do you see, guys? I'm telling you, this thing. See, that's why planning. You know, we are still going back to what we talked about. This about planning. Once you're able to, you know that from streams now, you can start writing about streaming on its own. This is a big deal. Streams, shows now, Abby, invites to shows, Abby.
Yes, streams, invites, followership
on social media. What else again? Basically, we can use all that for now. Yeah. Who do they report to? They know they report to themselves, or not them, or anybody. And then they report to. They don't report to anybody. Who do they report to anybody? Their parents. I'm just joking. They don't report to anybody. Let's move on. Good. What are their goals or their objectives? Or you are giving their goals or objectives. I like the way you manage answering. It means that you have a good understanding of your clients or the people you are going to. So I'm telling you, many people don't know they don't have any idea of this other matter. And as a result, they have already failed before they even start doing anything. So what are their goals or their objectives? They want to blow. So more streams. Yeah, more recognition. What else? More followers. What? What do you say?
Grammy.
Grammy. Win Grammy. Yes. Almost every singer in the generation. Say something move on. Win Grammy. Win Grammy. Grammy call. Grammy. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so
then like worldwide coverage, that recognition.
Okay, worldwide coverage and all that. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's continue. So let's continue. What are their biggest challenges? What are their biggest challenges?
The music isn't cheap.
Okay, so that means resources. That's money. Resources. What else again? What are their biggest challenges? I think one of their challenges too is discovering. What do you say?
Know-how, like the proper channeling of talent and skill.
Now, fantastic know-how and know-how, channeling talent and skill. Fantastic. Yes.
Managing even after.
What?
Managing their resources after they've blown, so they don't just become after a short while.
Management, then there are all these legal issues. So that no government saying they give them contracts. We've had a number of cases that
Copyright.
Very, very true. Copyright. Very, very true. What are your job responsibilities? What are you supposed to do? They're supposed to sing. Abi? Sing.
Okay.
What else? sing, go for shows, promote themselves, promote their work. What else? I want us to be fast actually. So yeah. How do they work? How do they work? They work with what are the tools that they use to work? Studios. Yeah.
The
What else?
studios, the software, the production softwares, the gadgets,
Software.
they have to. There will be logistics also. They have to travel a lot. So
Logistics. Yeah. Traveling and all that. Then they also have to
and
network a
they will
lot.
need. They have a team. Yes, they need a team. The band members.
Yeah, band members.
Costume, yes, costume. They will
Yeah.
wear clothes.
It's true. I want to man one gun, but it's not them now. I'm renting now. More scope. I'm renting now. I'm renting now. They have been doing the inside video, the dancing that I them get now. On Niroshi. Anyway, oh my god. Yes. So how do you prefer to communicate with vendors and other businesses? Is it phone, email, text messaging, social media? Social media, I
All of
think.
the above.
Face to face, phone, email. Okay. Come on, she text message. Okay. All of the above. Good. What social media? How do they gain information for their job?
Person
How do they
and
gain information?
like
Social media,
telling
actually.
them and also social media.
What? Social media, where?
Like social media and people telling them like
Yeah.
those
Okay.
in their
Yeah.
circle.
That's cycle. That's one-on-one social media. So what social media networks do they belong to? Usually Instagram, Abby, Twitter,
Instagram.
maybe Facebook, but I don't see many of them on LinkedIn. You know, they do anything for LinkedIn. So you see now, for instance, so for you now, you can see that for you now, you cannot be posting a lot on LinkedIn. You know, so your platform for publishing is going to be different. You are going to be focused more on this thing. So you can see how understanding your concept of who your audience is helps you. Now, I will say something here. So now, yeah. So we have this already. We have this, and the good thing about this is you can add sections, you can edit them, you can so this is what we have right now. So your assignment is that you're going to develop this, just the way we did for a manual now. You're going to develop this for your own niche that you want to do, and that's going to help you in what you're going to write. Now, Chidi, so we have Chidi here. We didn't choose a fine avatar for him. But one guy, you need dress now. What you know, need dress now. You need dress now. So what's the problem? Our guys, you need dress. Our musician, you need dress. One need dreads, Abi. They always get dreads now. Many of them. I manage the guys who they come to record for us. You know they get dreads. They always get dreads now.
Then get. I know if you argue that.
Then get it. Me, I don't have anything against dreads, but the Yoruba boy in me, never allow me to do it. The Yoruba boy inside me, no.
It's an
Hey, Reverend Dr. Olaji, hey, my mommy. It's no shell. What he backslide? What is going on? This was not we raised you. Oh my god. Are you guys following? You guys following? If you are following, put I'm following. Put I'm following. All right, guys. Put I'm following. This is very important. I want to see your feedback. Put I'm following. Okay, Faith is following. Toshiko is following. So you need a persona. So you must have a persona for everything that you do. The persona helps you to streamline your thoughts. You see, from all these things we've talked about now, from their tools, their method of communication, there's content in everything. Every single one of them. It streamlines your focus. So you're going to have a persona for all of this, and you can easily save it or download it from here, from there. And once you do this, I tell you, it's going to fine tune now. Now, I should say this now. See, ideally, the way you're supposed to get this persona is not supposed to be. The way you're supposed to get this persona is not supposed to be that you're taking from your head. It's supposed to be from a survey of your clients. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. If you have people that are already in that field that you work with, Just do a simple Google form that asks some of these questions. You can put them on some of them. You can even just do a simple Google form and send it to them and let them answer it. It's because there are some things you think is their problem, but it's not their problem. And there's some things that you don't know are their problem, but it's their problem, and that will dictate what you're going to write for them. So the best way to get your customer persona is actually, if you already have a business, you already have people that you serve, people that you do stuff for, one of the best ways to ask them, do a survey for them, do a form for them, let them fill themselves. Then, from there you begin to pick your answers. You understand? Now, but if you don't have access to that yet, maybe you're just starting out, it's fine. You can do that. But as you go along your way, you can have this as a starting persona. Maybe for Chidi plot, Chidi one. Then as you begin to get people that read your blogs, that consume your content, you can now ask them, do the survey, and then you now get Chidi Pro Max. So you now call that one Chidi Pro Max. That's Chidi Pro Max persona. You get what I'm saying? It's very important. I'm telling you, it's going to change your business. It's going to change the way you think. It's going to change. So this way, you are getting sure, are getting clearer who you're writing for and what you're doing. So now again, guys, this skill I just gave you here is one of the things that will set you apart in an interview. Many people don't know these things. Just I'm a content writer, I'm a content writer, I'm a content writer. Do you have an idea of customer persona? Oh yes, I can. I can even develop this. The one you have taken this class now, you can send them as a sample. Or this was a customer persona I developed for myself when I was doing for my business. I was trying to start up my blah 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 blah. That's what I'm talking about. These are the basic little details. So now your business, they want to employ you as a writer, but you don't even understand what persona is. You don't know how it influences all of them. You don't even know how it influences them. Because now you understand who you're writing for. Writing for an 18 to 24-year-old guy is just trying to start out life. The way you'll be addressing him, he will be more familiar with your slangs, your lingo, all those things you talk about. You say, what are common slangs that they use now around now? All your abbreviations, GRWM, get ready with me. Rolling on the floor, ROTFL. Put this thing in the chat box. Let me know what are all these things, abbreviation. Your steez and composure. God, OOTD. What's OOTD? See, don't stress me. Those things don't stress me. Don't stress me in this life. What's OOTD? How am I feeling old now? I don't know OOTD. Which is OOTD? Hey. Z. Oh, yeah, people what are the other things that are there? Other things are there. There's OOTD, steez and composure. What else? So get it with me. LMAO. Oh yeah, now people are not talking. Put it. Outfit of the day. OOTD. Now sounds like a mental condition. OOTD, like something disorder. That's what this OOTD sounds like. Sound like that's a mental disorder, like something OOTD. Something. OOTD. Face card, yes. You people should talk now. Tochi, put it here. What you know these things, Tochi, you know these things. You know this. Stop trying to, and you know these things. Put it there. Let me see what are the other things that people know in this life that are all these. So there's a way you write for that age group. Now, if you're writing for a 35 to 44-year-old man, you can't be writing OOTD for him. He does not understand OOTD. He does not have time for all those things. He does not. You just like, what's this guy is not serious. What are you talking about? He's not understanding. He doesn't get it. Even from the kind of content you'll be producing, the kind of content you're going to be producing. So you must understand who you're writing for. If you're writing for people, I was talking about yesterday about your language. You're writing for health, for instance. You can't be careless with your words. You can't just be saying things like cheap. You can't be saying rent. You have to be very careful when you're talking about health. You can't. You maybe affordable. That's better. You're writing. Very important. You are writing for CEOs. You have to be very careful. You can't just be talking anyhow. You can't just be saying some things. You're writing for CEOs, you have to, if you're writing for a CEO, for instance, now you can't just be talking you can't be talking too much about why CEOs are, why CEOs are not doing well. You can't be, for instance, even on Twitter now. Hello, everyone. Sorry, my network went off again. Airtel is very ridiculous sometimes. And M20 was playing, they're playing Hanky Panky. So, anyway, yeah. So, I was trying to say that the way you write, you're writing for CEOs now, for instance, if you're on Twitter. Are you guys, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Are you with me? Don't lose focus, or don't lose focus, or don't lose focus. I know. You guys have tried it. Some of you are like, the class is a bit long, it's fine. It's a public holiday. Let's utilize it very well. You know, let's utilize it very well. Okay, fantastic. Let's use it very well. Because we might not have any other class again till maybe Saturday or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't think the Saturday class can work for me. Well, let's see how it goes. So we are crashing a lot of things in. We are pushing a lot of things in. But you see, we are covering a lot of things. I like how we are going. I like the progression. We are going around and I'm giving you part. We are doing a lot of hands-on practical, exposure to all of this. And we've actually covered. Okay, I'll just give you some examples. We are already on target audience. We are look at writing goals, stock target audience, look at definition of content, importance, benefits. So we have already covered like lots actually. Look at contents in digital marketing. We've covered almost 4 days actually. That's how I like myself. The way I used to write. Look at the types of content. So I think we're actually very good. Yeah. So just how to write attention grabbing headlines. Okay, that one I already gave us assignment. We talked about it yesterday. Importance of introductions and written. We talked about that yesterday. So if yesterday class, you have to look at it. Yeah. So techniques for writing engaging content. So we've actually covered almost everything in week 1. It's just like editing. That editing we have to sit down. That one I will have to organize a class. Maybe I'll do it myself. I'll just do a video and I'll send it to the page and put it on YouTube channel and you guys will watch it. Possibly. That might not be a live class. All right. So yeah. So knowing I was saying that if you're serving CEOs now, you can't be fighting too much with CEOs. You can't be talking too much about how CEOs are not doing well because you're shooting yourself in the foot. You have to be very smart in your content, what you're writing about. So your persona is going to guide you on what to write, how to go about everything you're going to write about. And that's something you have to pay attention to very much. So your assignment is that you're going to develop a persona for yourself. Look at business. If you have a business already, you have people that are in your circle that are interested, are already doing, in that line. Do a survey, ask them some of these questions. You can go to the HubSpot that the link I dropped in the message box the other time. Then use it to get some more information about those things. And then, so for those of you that they asked, I know I was talking to somebody and they were asking out these questions. Some of the tools you use, HubSpot is a major tool, very good one. They have a good CRM, and they also have a lot of tools that you can use. I believe that person is here. She's sharing me now. So you're already learning some of the tools that you need. So next time you go for an interview, you must blast them, let them know that now you know. And then many other tools I will be picking up little by little. I shared the tool with you guys yesterday, the headline analyzer. Fantastic. It's going to help you. Your headline is very important when you're writing content. Your headlines it determines. You should now think about it. If your headline is boring, most likely you never open the page now. You don't open it at all. That's the facts there. Yeah. So as I begin to wrap up now, I'm going to wrap up the class. We're done before 3 or by 3 latest now. Because I know some of you are tired and like this guy. And even statistics say that 1 hour class is the optimum class. But we don't have 1 hour. After today now, I don't know when next we're going to. I'm not sure about it. I might just retain Monday and Tuesday, but it will be in the evening on Tuesdays. I have a lot of meetings every other day. I have meetings every day of the week, almost every day of the week actually. So it's very difficult to push, but I already made a commitment to this class and I'm going to see it through. So we're going to work well. So you guys will cooperate. So I believe we had a wonderful time actually. We talked about a lot of things, benefits of content marketing. I was saying, I'm sorry about that. I was saying I wanted to show you how examples of content marketing can help you and how they can help you to build your brand. And I'm going to be sharing a practical example. Maybe I'll share two examples. One of them is the client in Nigeria that we work with, Writersco work with. When they came, a very new company, they had zero presence online, and we're able to take them to about 10,000 uh, 10,000 clicks in a year and more than 400,000 impressions in the same year. They have more than 50 posts that are ranking on Google and more than 500 ranking keywords. Don't worry, I should go on in a class, we'll begin to understand some of those things. And we did all that in a year. So I'll just share my screen. I'll take you to my case study of Land Republic. Land Republic is one of the businesses that, when in 2022, I saw an opportunity in the real estate space, and I just messaged the CEO of my friend, and I said, bro, your company is new. You're just, I think, 1 year old then, and I think we should take over this real estate space in Nigeria. Not many companies in Nigeria, real estate companies, not many of them focus on their content marketing strategy because they always feel like it's by referrals and people know them. And it's true, yeah. There's referrals, but a lot of people search. I already saw that online. I saw that around, if you notice that in recent times now, there's been a major peak in when it comes to real estate topics. People searching for real estate. Any small thing, I see Ekpe, buy land in Ekpe, buy land in this. Have you guys been noticing all that? Buy land in Ekpe, buy land in this, buy land in that. A lot of people have been doing that recently. Are you guys with me? Yes, I have. So before it became this big, I saw it and I told him, let's take advantage of this opportunity. So we started building, and his website was new. They just started out at that time. I told him. So we started working with it, and the results were mind blowing. I mean, amazing. I'm trying to show you. So when you have this, I said this is a company that we work with. So you must, when you're able to. So that's why some of you in your space now, there are not many people that are writing about what you do. So start. By the time people wake up to it, you have gone far. It's something when I start working in the hospital now, there's something I have a very grand plan. I'm going to build a very crazy website. When you have the skill, you now put it into something. I'm just waiting. When I get back to hospital, I'm going to be very grand, crazy website. You see, I know that. And my goal is to be one of the foremost health websites in Nigeria. It's not going to be very easy. It's not going to be easy, but I'm ready to go. I'll push it. Very crazy plan I'm planning. I'm still cooking it up. I'm not back in the studio setting it. So this is a case study of how we did for Land Republic. It was amazing, and we started with just a WhatsApp chat, and I told him and all of that. And I mean, they had nothing. There was no there was a new website, so there was nothing, and we had to start. So we started with creating content. We did all our research, keyword research. And I reworked the content for the website. I was not actually sent to. I wrote this, all of this. They already had some content there before that wasn't doing the job. So I had to sit down with it myself. Now, okay, another tip for you writers. So if you are a freelancer, when you are writing a document to tell people, for instance, they had their website already. They are already written all the content in their page. And then I told them, I said, look, I got this deal. Because I sent to them. This is my WhatsApp. This is a WhatsApp message I sent to him, and I told him that, look, bro, I gave him. This is how to, when you want to pitch to somebody, something called PAS, problem, aggravate, and solution. Tell them I screenshot the screenshot that was there. I couldn't load it again because it's been a while. And this is 2022. The screenshot that was there, I told him your website is ranking for 0. Look at it now. See, currently your website is not ranking on Google for any keyword. And I attached a screenshot of a preliminary SEO analysis. What this implies that you are missing out on a crucial type of traffic, organic traffic. So when you're trying to pitch, I just sent it to him. I sent about 5 or 6 of them, and about 3 of them got replied. One of them didn't have money to that, but he had the funds to go. We are still working till now. And right now, I will show you some things that are going on already with Land Republic content in Nigeria. Anywhere you are in Nigeria, some topic, and we did it. Our the principality behind it, we are the ones. We are here. We are very here. Yes, we are the one. So I'm just trying to let you know that when you are. So I was trying to explain something now. So number one is that when you are trying to pitch, always make your clients see the need for why they need what you are doing. You're a doctor, you want to enter into writing, you have a private practice, You can earn money, extra money. I'm telling you, these are things where you have a private practice. You can tell them, I write, and I can help you to do your website to a point that you can making some good traffic from that website. And if you just add some extra money to what you're paying me, I'll get some money from it. Yeah, that's it. You can invest, or maybe you are not ready to start that. You can use your private where you're working as a doctor, you're working in a private, you can use that one to test on and learn all those things. Tell them you do it for them for free, no pressure. Just start creating content on your website, and then you are building your portfolio. I'm just giving you scope. This is a use now. So use Testron. You have a website, you just use Testron, use to play around and figure things out. Now, so investing, so what we did was that, so we started, with our keyword research and all of that, and we did SEO strategy, we started writing, and then, well, let this thing load very well now. So you can see this was when at this time, it has gone up than this. So this is about, you can see the traffic over the last time. You already have 440,000 impressions. That means that when people search it, they see them on Google first page, like their results come up like this. These are the results. For me, I'm saying a new website that had nothing, like nothing. And this was without organic. They had them ads, but this is not the ads results. This ones are from the pages themselves. So you can, their keywords, impressions. This is why the last 3 months, you can see what we have here, the traffic, the organic keywords. We have 555 keywords that are ranking, and I will show you some of them. And you can see that these are not paid keywords, they are organic, and all of that. So this is one of the things that we did. So these are some of the, we are ranking for some of them. In fact, Google uses, this is a snippet. A snippet is what Google selects some, depending on our quality and the type of responses, Google just selects some websites and use them to answer some questions. You have seen this kind of thing on Google before now, where somebody asks a question. Now, if you type reasons to buy land, most likely is what you're going to see. At this time, so this Land Republic's website now, we wrote this post, and I remember when I wrote this post, I told them one of the strategies that you can use to get to the top of Google quickly is to write a lot of, increase your content. So I look at it when I typed reasons to buy land, I saw that many people, they just give me 4 reasons, 3 reasons. I said we are doing 15. Tomorrow, if somebody comes to write 20, I will tell my team we'll write 50. So I will get I'll just share you one technique that we're using. Let's see that. This was how we got to. So we are on Google. See, we are on Google first page. Look at it that is now. So if you type is a mainland or island, see, this is us here. This is Land Republic here. There are many. See all these keywords. There are many. As our last count, we have 50 plus keywords on Google's first page alone, and we are still counting. Now imagine that. Look at these 50 plus keywords. Imagine we have more than 50 articles on the website now. So imagine that one website, one blog post is bringing in 1,000 people. Imagine that one in a month, that one blog post is bringing 1,000. That means that in a month you can be getting as much as 50,000 people coming to your website. And this one, they didn't even subscribe for our premium plan because there was something I wanted to do, but did not have the money to do it. I'm looking for my US clients that they come. When I have the money, you guys will see it. I'm doing something with Writersco now. I'm almost done with it. I'll post to my website very soon. I'm doing a content marketing statistics for Nigeria 2024. I'm almost done with it. So content is a very big deal. A very big deal. I'm talking about, so if you come to, so for instance, now I'll just show you the case study now, but if you just type, so reasons to buy land now. We are now number 2. Somebody has beaten us number 2. We've been number 1 for almost a year. Otishele. It has happened. No problem. I know what to do. We're going to come back. But which website is this? This is a very interesting website too. For them to have a very strong website. I'll go and check them out later. But anyway, we're on Google first page. We are number 2 here. As you can see here. This is Land Republic here. Let me type another keyword. So I'm just playing, these are some of our keywords, real estate in Nigeria. So that's one of the reasons why you must, if you pay attention, you see real estate in Nigeria, real estate in Lagos, they are ranking for now. Where are we? Yeah, we have to do some of this, Okay, we're now on page 2. How real estate works. Okay, no Allah. Okay, I have to revisit some of our keywords again because it means that a lot of people are also. It's not that I said like that, but that's a benefit. One, we already have a number of keywords actually. We already have we have a lot of keywords in Nigeria ranking for buy land in Nigeria, buy land in Lagos. That it makes it easier for us to come up. Where are our keywords now? Hey. My God. Anyway, but you get the idea I'm trying to prove. But no, we still have some more keywords now. I want to search some of this keywords. Why land in Nigeria? Come in just a minute though, because okay. I wasn't typing some of the right keywords that we're ranking for. So yeah, benefits of real estate, I think. Yep, benefits of land investment. Now, so what we do is that we target keywords that people are searching, and then we begin to create for them, and we begin to create content around it. We'll talk about that one in another thing, but I'm just trying to show you an example. Okay, so this is another one. We are here again. We are number 2 here again. Why are we number 2? We're number 1 before. We have to put fire on their bomb again. Well, I like to be number 1. I'm being on Google first page. These guys are new. These Niger houses. I'm just saying them for the first time because I always check out my competition, and they are really their SEO game is strong. Interesting. So that's the game, and that's one of the reasons why you must pay attention to SEO and all of this thing we are talking about now. So you must know how to do some of this. And I just give an example of a company that is doing really well. Which this is one of my own articles that I wrote for a company in UK. One of them that this article I was not wrote it. You can read on first page of Google now. So this is the keyword. If somebody type this now, I'm going to win. I'm going to write this article. It's me. I'm the one that wrote it. I wrote it. I wrote it in April, so it's not so long ago that it's already ranking. So, but the point is, I want you to see my name so you can see that it's me that wrote it. So the point is that you must understand this, and if you are able to invest a lot in your content, you can get a lot of traffic from Google. You can get a lot of traffic from people online. So that's an example. Land Republic is an example. I don't know why this is not loading yet. I think network has started playing again. All right. Anybody, any questions? I want to end the class here. It's already 3 o'clock. I have another meeting by 4, and I have to leave now. All right. Any questions, guys? It's been amazing. I've had a great time with you guys. Any questions? Yeah, your assignment is that you develop a customer persona. I don't mind my network. I don't know. I had a wonderful time with you guys. I think my network is already angry. So I had a wonderful time with you guys. Your assignment is that you develop a customer persona. Yes, you're welcome. You develop a customer persona. Sorry, guys. My network has come back on. So, develop a customer persona against our next class, and we'll work on it. I will also drop some messages. I'll most likely drop on that video on some things. I'll just drop it on the group chat. So just watch it and make sure you do that before the next class. Any questions before we end today? Thank you, guys. You guys are stayed to the end at the real G's. Amazing stuff. It was a nice 13 will be great. Some people are falling by the wayside. It's all right. All right. So anybody, any question? All right, guys, there's no question. The recording will be available on YouTube maybe before the end of the day. So let's have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the day. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. So yeah, your personal, please don't forget your assignment. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to give feedback. I was asking you, class rep, how many people submitted the assignments? As you are going now, please make sure you go to the group chat and share what you learned on the group chat. Let's prepare those people that were not here. Let's prepare them. Let's show them that we learned a lot of things that they were not there. 2 hours of your time there was no waste. So I want you to go there and share some of these things that you did. And please take action. Take action. Don't waste time. Your customer persona, I want to say it. Yeah. So class, how many people submitted the assignments? We're done with the class. You can go if you want to.